welcome to another episode of Copcast. On today's episode, we have a veteran broadcaster both of radio and TV, a Liverpool supporter of about 30 years? 35 years. Hi Tunde, welcome to Copcast.
Thank you.
It's great to have you.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your journey. How did we become a Liverpool supporter?
So, the honest truth is, I got into football many years ago, actually. A lot of people might not understand this, but I actually watched competitions as like the 1986 FIFA World Cup, the 1988 World Youth Championships, I mean the Italia 90,
Wow.
the 1988 Africa Cup of Nations. I was a kid then, but that was where my first footballing journey started. Then in 1990, an uncle gave me a VHS tape. Now kids nowadays don't know what VHS
They don't know what
tape
VHS is.
But it was those season review tapes of what had happened throughout the entire season, the highlights of the season, and it happened to be a Liverpool tape. Now it was propitious because maybe if you had given me a Manchester United tape, or a Chelsea tape, or a Barcelona tape, or a Derby County tape, a Notts County tape, maybe I might have become
A Notts County
fan. But till today, I thank Uncle Karim for giving me a Liverpool tape because
Uncle Karim, we thank you. Alongside today,
Uncle
we
Karim
thank you.
Adeniji, God bless you, because that changed the trajectory of my life, and it was an amazing experience because that tape was maybe 6 hours long, and there was the goals, the highlights. There was this match where I think we thrashed Nottingham Forest by 6-0. I saw players like Peter Beardsley, John Aldridge. I started getting, there's a team like this that wears red, plays fabulous football. It spoke to me this way. And that was it. I've been hooked ever since. And 35 years on, I'm still frothing at the gills, rabid, absolutely batshit crazy Liverpool fan.
Fantastic. I'm awed with the way you have described it. So you've seen all of it, highs. Coincidentally, that was the last high, and then it was lows for a very long time.
I say the last high. We did win a UEFA Champions League in 2005, an FA Cup, as well.
A treble without the Premier League, without the league title.
Under Gerard Houllier. So
there were a number of highs, but none of them came quite close. In that, the Premier League sort of became the holy grail for Liverpool. It felt like there was a curse.
Yeah.
We've heard the stories about Bruce Grobbelaar going to pee by the goal stakes to break the curse and all of that.
I don't think it was a curse, actually. I just think Liverpool fell off. Liverpool got too comfortable. There was a point in Liverpool's hierarchy in the administration where they felt that we are pretty much the very epitome of British football. That we were untouchable, we were too successful. And because of that, they were too set in their ways and didn't change with the times. People were expanding stadiums, they didn't. People were getting new investment, they didn't.
Then
People were buying,
came in.
players of great value or potentially great value, we didn't. You look like the likes we missed out on players like transformational players like Michael Laudrup, who actually wanted to sign for Liverpool. We dropped the ball on that. Nicolas Anelka was with us for a season, it was brilliant. We could have signed him, we dropped the ball on that. Manchester United came under Alex Ferguson. They won 1-2. Said it was a bit. They run out of steam. We stood there, did nothing, while these teams got better, and we actually regressed. Got to a point that Liverpool was actually on bankruptcy.
We were Gillett and Hicks.
Gillett and Hicks. So until FSG, despite the hate that they might get, came and pretty much saved this club. So,
they did.
Yeah, I think Liverpool didn't. It wasn't a curse. It was just Liverpool fell off. We were too comfortable. And
then the business, and we lost sight of the business end of it.
I totally agree.
We lost sight of the business end of it. What do you expect to see in the coming season?
Oh, wow! Look at the transfers that we are making already. That's good to see. Florian Wirtz. Now, it's going to be an interesting proposition how that he's going to fit in. There's a talk about him playing a false nine. There's talk about him playing as the attacking midfielder. But if you play him as the attacking midfielder, that means you lose Dominic Szoboszlai from that formation. So it's going to be interesting to see how
they
Slot
manage.
shoehorns him into that team. But I'm looking forward to it. Promises to be very entertaining. His stats are great. But there's one thing playing in the Bundesliga, there's one thing in the Premier League. The last big name that came from the Bundesliga, you know him, currently plays for Arsenal. He was bought by Chelsea. You know him, you know the one I'm talking about. What's his name again? The tall lad.
Kai Havertz.
Kai Havertz. Leverkusen squeezed Chelsea's neck for every last drop, and he flopped. So I'm just hoping that Florian Wirtz won't go that path as well. But he comes more highly rated
than
So I'm just hoping that he'll be good. Frimpong, he has also replaced Trent Alexander-Arnold. The less you ask me about Trent Alexander-Arnold,
he's no longer a Liverpool player,
the better, because I honestly think that his departure, he didn't do it right. It's now come out to light that he had planned it well ahead of time. I mean, you don't show up at your press conference and speak in almost near flawless Spanish. Even you can't do that on 5 weeks on Duolingo. That's not possible.
Duolingo quoted and said 1,000-day streak.
Hey, there you go. So he had planned it. You cannot compare that with an Andy Robertson that's about to leave and everybody's in panic.
He's in panic mode. In spite of the fact that we saw that his legs were going and all of that, but
man is part of the furniture. Now you're also looking at keeping Salah, keeping Van Dijk, two key pillars of the team. Alisson is still far and beyond the best goalkeeper in the league. You've added Georgi Mamadashvili, Big Mama from Valencia again, one of the top 3 or top 5 young goalkeepers in the world, in my opinion, as well. And there's talk about Milos Kerkez coming in as well. There's talk about still looking for a front man as well. I mean, there's so much to come from this team. I don't think Liverpool played their best football last season, but they still won. Yeah, the people are talking about how Manchester City were that bad. Arsenal were not up to scratch. But Liverpool weren't exactly flying either. So if we can do that,
imagine what happens
playing in gear 2,
when
gear 3.
when we step on the accelerator.
So this team is primed for domination. And I'm, like you said, I'm greedy. I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to see a Liverpool team that did it 3 years in a row.
So in view of the fact that we've started the transfer activity very early, typically unlike FSG, in the opinion of the fans, I used air quotes to say fans, I like the fact that we've moved rather quickly. And so what do you see this season? And the fact that we've been able to get Van Dijk, Mo Salah, 2 out of 3 senior team players we're able to retain. That's core experience. You think that works for the team? How do you see that and shaping the newcomers, hoping that all of them come in early enough to get a full preseason? What do we see?
Yeah, so to be honest, FSG have always moved quickly.
They have. Whenever they intend to move,
they move quickly. I remember immediately after the UEFA Champions League final of, was it 20 that we lost?
2017, 2018.
Yeah,
we got Becca.
We signed Fabinho. Yeah, so immediately after that, we got Fabinho. So, I mean, if there was ever a reason for them to move, they move. That's the thing that they do. So, I mean, I've always liked you getting your transfer activity done and dusted as quickly as possible. So it's not that way towards the last few days of August,
and the person
trying to sign.
Is blending in when the season has started.
You did see that when we had, Enrico Chiesa. He came in later in the window. I mean, he hadn't had a proper preseason, and that's why he wasn't as involved as much as he should. But when you have players who are already in, they know when to get into camp, part of preseason training, he can only serve to help make the team better because they can imbibe the new tactics as quickly as possible. They can bed in, get to form associations and bonds with the players both on the pitch and off the pitch. I'm pretty much chuffed about that. But then they also remember that it's a business, which means that if there are incomings, there will also be outgoings. The
Liverpool story is pretty much folklore, so you can understand why these things will take on a slightly more significant hue with the Liverpool fan base.
True.
From your lens, how has the global perception of African fans, particularly Nigerians, evolved in the Premier League?
So unfortunately, there's still I think it's a growing minority now, increasingly becoming a minority of British football fans who feel that, since you're not from Liverpool, you have absolutely no right to call yourself a Liverpool fan, that you have no skin in the game, as it were. And that's absolutely wrong. because it's a global game now.
It is.
TV has made it much more democratized, easily accessed, and it's very important to ensure that we admit and address the fact that Liverpool fans can come from all over the world. They are also a key part of what it is that the club has, continues to enjoy. I mean, you have players from all over the world. You also have African players.
We've had Nigerian
We've
players.
had Nigerian players there as well. So it's very important for them to recognize that fact that we are all in it together. And when that saying that you never walk alone actually truly means something, because we are all in it together. So
whether you're from Liverpool
whether
or
you're
not.
from Liverpool or whether you're from Tajikistan or whether you're from Songo in Ibadan, we're all pretty much Liverpool fans. So I think it's important for us to...
You think the club can do more in terms of data? Because I realize that a lot of, if not all, the Premier League clubs do not really have adequate data about their fans in Africa, for instance. Africa is still the dark continent in terms of data and all of that.
I totally agree. Much more can be done. Much more should be done, because there's a huge, passionate fan base here.
Very huge.
I know the fact is that maybe because it's Africa, the purchasing power is not as strong as it is in the West. But it doesn't change the fact that these people will follow this club for the rest of their lives. Because we
understand, due to our cultural orientation, we understand what loyalty, passion, following something, wearing your heart on your sleeve is. And I'd like to think that purchasing powers is beginning to be on the up and up. I think 2 seasons ago, Crystal Palace had a sleeve sponsor from South Africa. A tech company, Mondo, if I'm not mistaken. They're an African tech company. So
and that's South Africa now. This is Nigeria.
Yeah, so it's beginning to. I mean, there needs to be a shift from both the clubs, brands here. We need to understand what the opportunities are and find a way to marry them at football.
I agree. True.
So we're going to get into another segment now where I'm going to put you on the spot very quickly.
Okay.
Are you ready for me?
Is that like quick-fire questions?
Yes, quick-fire. Anfield 2019 or Istanbul 2005? Barcelona versus or Atletico Madrid?
Nah, Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Why? Liverpool were dead and buried 3-0 in the first half. I watched that game with a Chelsea fan. It was like he was already consoling me. No, don't worry. Next year. Then the magic starts in the second half.
6 minutes.
Them,
6 minutes.
One on penalties. He's moved to the United States now, but there's still a hole in his door where I crashed my fist through it when Liverpool scored the third goal.
You don't say.
No,
okay. Good. So Istanbul, Gerrard or Salah?
Gerrard, Steven Gerrard, the eternal captain.
Of all time.
He made me love. I mean, he embodied what was Liverpool for me.
Best goal you've ever seen Liverpool score? Your favorite goal?
Melo la feka. Yeah. Most of them are scored. A lot of them were scored by Gerrard. That Gerrard one that brought them back to 3-3 against West Ham. That shot from 35 yards. What about that shipinger from Salah against Chelsea? Diagonal from Virgil van Dijk. Match and once. Push him into the middle of the pitch. Over!
Salah against Man United.
Top right corner.
Salah against Man United. Alisson passes, Salah takes it and scores.
The sheer venom of that strike.
It was venom.
The sheer ferocity of that strike. Lord.
Poetry in motion.
We are Liverpool. We bring the drama for your mama. On a good day, Liverpool will make you float with angels.
There's no
on a bad day, Liverpool will put you into despair.
Yep. There's no dull moment.
I will never forget that day. Who beat us like 7-1 at home that day?
Aston Villa 7-2.
And I'm like,
on the back of number 12, on the back of number 19. Yeah. How? What's going on? Heartbreaking.
Following Liverpool is not for the faint-hearted.
It is not. It's not. We know heartbreak. Heartbreak knows us by name.
No.
Just like success knows us by name too. Most underrated Liverpool player ever?
There have been quite a few. There have been quite a few. I thought Martin Skrtel was underrated. I loved him. I thought Daniel Agatu was underrated.
Now, yeah.
I thought, I'd even say, Andy Robertson.
Which did you prefer? Jurgen's smile or the fist pump in the crowd?
His hugs.
Transformed all of English football as a matter of fact.
Every manager started hugging their players.
Remember when he first came and it was a problem and they all had issues with him hugging, and then suddenly, why is he's doing too much and all that, and suddenly everybody hugs their players.
I mean, look at those big set of choppers, those fine set of ivory teeth. I mean, man has a nice smile, I know, and the post-match bombs, but I would pay
to get a hug.
I would stand in line for 2 days
to get a hug.
Pay to get a
Jurgen hug. Which rival club do you secretly respect?
Secretly respect? Not Everton, that's for sure. I'm tempted to say Arsenal because I liked Arsenal back under Arsene Wenger. I thought they were a decent club. The fact that they managed to keep them competitive, even though they were building a new stadium, they were still as competitive as possible. But it's now been completely ruined by their raving horde of clueless fans who believe that somehow they now matter in the scheme of things, despite the fact that they have won fuffle in the past few years. So, to be honest, the team I actually really respect, I'll probably say they're not our direct rivals, but we happen to be in the same league. I'll say Aston Villa.
So, if there was no Liverpool, if Liverpool didn't exist, which club would you support?
I have a soft spot for Barcelona, actually. I have a soft spot for them, for the Blaugrana. They've done some intense things over the past few years, and that motto about being more than just a club actually rings true.
Please ask me which club I would support if Liverpool didn't.
Definitely not Man U, and definitely not Everton, that's for sure.
Liverpool reserves. The club that will stand in Liverpool's stead. What would be your ultimate Liverpool 11?
Goalkeeper would be obviously Alisson. Left back, Robinson. It's close because John Anarisa, hammer of Thor.
His left peg. Oh my goodness.
Not good, but
overall contribution.
It's tight. Look, you know what I'm going to do?
It's a tie.
You know what I'm going to do? It's not a tie. I'll move John Anarisa to right back.
Okay.
Because yes, I'll move John because
he can play both positions.
I'm not putting no rats in my right back. It's John Anarisa at my right back.
And then Andy Robertson.
And Robertson
left back.
Yeah, I also have Scottish in-laws, so I have to represent for Scotland. That's for sure.
Okay. Centre back.
Virgil van Dijk.
One.
I'd go with Alan Hansen.
Alan Hansen. Okay.
Midfielders. Steven Gerrard.
Okay.
Xabi Alonso.
Okay.
That's the two midfielders. Attacking midfielders behind them, Mo Salah, obviously on the right.
Okay.
Behind them, John Barnes will definitely be on the left.
Oh yeah.
Behind them, I'm tempted to say Philippe Coutinho, but I'll just say Michael Owen. I'll take Michael Owen right behind Ian Rush. To be honest, Owen, for everything that he did, he's still a legend. I mean, his records are Golden Boot winner in the Premier League at the age of 17. Yep. Won it again at 18.
English player, yeah. I mean, you can't discount that.
You can't fault that, yeah.
Thank you very much, Tunde. It was great to have you. Please tell us in the comments what your ultimate 11 for Liverpool would be. Who knows, you might win. You might win a prize. We look forward to hearing from you.